people. This is Olujoke welcoming you to yet another edition of Let's Talk. And this time around, I am with Lion Temilade. Lion Temilade is actually the president of the Lion Club.
Tauta Diamond Lions Club.
Okay, so you can see the gorgeous lady. She's a leader, and today we will be talking about exceptional leadership. Exceptional leadership. We have several leaders out there, but if in case you're a leader and you feel you don't have, your followers are not respecting or listening to you, I think Temilade will do justice to that today. So enjoy this ride as we go through this together. So hi Temilade.
Hello.
Nice smile you've got there.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, the topic for today is exceptional leader. Welcome to Dream Network. Is actually the short form is DNT work, and it's nice having you. And I understand that you are a leader, which inspired me to actually want to ask you this question. What do you think a leader is?
Okay, I believe a leader is a servant of the people. I always say that a leader is someone that not only shows the way, leads the way. And when I mean lead the way, you have to go with them. Leading doesn't have to be that, okay, that's the way that we should go, so let's go that way. But leading shows that, oh, I feel it will be better we go that way. So what do you think? So that is what I think makes a leader. You have to be able to show people the way, and you have to be able to go the whole hog to achieve what you aim at.
Okay,
achieving.
I think that's actually a nice one. If I would say, now being a leader is you leading and having followers, but there are some leaders that are leadership. They say leadership by example. But some leaders say, do what I say, don't do what I do, because they don't do what they say. How would you define that?
They are not leaders. As a leader, you should be able to listen to the heartbeat of your people, to be able to listen to what they don't say. When I mean what they don't say, as a leader, you should be able to feel the temperature of the people that you are supposedly leading. You should it shouldn't be, oh, let's do this, and you don't care if people are not willing to do that. So you have to be like, okay, what if we go about it this way? Listen to them. There's really a lot to learn from others, from those that are following you. Yes, there's a lot to learn.
Some people, as soon as they assume the position of a leader, they see it as the whole world is in their hands. So their followers are like slaves or servants. You are a leader. For how long have you been a leader, if I may ask?
Well, we are all leaders. We believe that everybody is a potential leader. But it depends on how well you are able to harness that. You're able to work on it to get to the top, where people recognize you and say, oh, I think we can put her there or put them there. So being a leader in my club especially, I think I had to walk through, when you have a baby now, the baby has to, is it a crawl?
You nurse the baby.
You nurse the baby crawls, then at a point, baby starts to try to stand.
Work,
So I did all that. I, especially in Lions Club, they assist us in becoming who you really want to be. We all believe everybody is a potential leader. And for you to attain the post of the president in my club, you should have passed through either the secretary or the treasurer of the club.
So you don't just jump the gun.
Would have served you would have served the club. Being a secretary means you have a president for you to take notes in the meeting. Being a treasurer means you have served them by helping them to keep their monies, whatever comes in. So you have to serve. In order for you to serve, by serving, you would gradually get to know what it takes to be a leader.
And now let's look at the main focus for today, which is actually exceptional leadership or exceptional leaders. And while I was trying to make my research, I got to know that exceptional leaders are leaders who are willing to inculcate in their followers the attributes of good character, something like you're not just sitting on the position and just leading from far, you're right in the middle. I know some leaders, even as bosses in the office, that because maybe they are scared of competition and they don't want you to rise. They just want to put you down there. So even if you have great ideas and you table it before them, they just throw it away, like, even though they know that this is actually something that is worth doing. So now for such leaders, I know from this description, I know they are not exceptional leaders. But how do we come about being exceptional for young ones or people that are in leadership positions and are having issues in whatever it is they're doing at the moment?
Okay. Firstly, I think an exceptional leader, we really have to know who an exceptional leader is. An exceptional leader to me is someone that doesn't compromise, no matter the external circumstances they could find themselves in. You know, in the world that we are in today, we have leaders that favor others above themselves. Those are not exceptional leaders to me.
They can subvert power anytime they want to.
Yes, they feel, and they tend to shift goalposts.
How do you
just
mean?
to suit them. Okay, what I mean is that we have leaders, of course, but for you to be exceptional, I have people that I look up to because I've seen that exceptional attributes in them. Exceptional leaders are those that you know their stand no matter what. When they tell you this is this, no matter whose us is God, they go the whole length all out to prove that yes, that's how we should be. And I've seen leaders that also call themselves leaders, and because they favor this, probably because of what they are getting from that person or the relationship they have with that person, they tend to shift the goalpost to accommodate that individual. Those people are gods. I was with a leader some time ago, and he said, I like that candidate for his doggedness. He's dogged. Whatever he wants, he goes for it, and that's someone like
a go-getter.
A go-getter. So you should be able to inspire, because people are looking at you. Even you would be surprised that even your supposed what will I call it? People that are not in support of what you are doing, people that don't really like your goals, they're actually watching, and they are marveled that, wow.
We thought what she was going to feel.
I think I like that. I think, and gradually they crawl out of their shells to support you. So you should be able to inspire your followers. It's a good quality.
So you see, and if you don't have the qualities, you can't give anything.
You can't give what you don't have.
Exactly. So if you soak a foam, this analogy, let's say you have a foam and you put it in red oil, I'm sure by the time you're squeezing it out, you're not expecting water to come out of it. Definitely it's red oil that will come out of it. So if you don't invest in yourself as a leader, there is really nothing that people want to follow you with. They won't look up to you, because leadership is about, they can even make you a mentor because you've been a leader. And you know, there are ways that people don't just follow leaders. You know, leadership by position, leadership by submission, and there are different ways of influence. Yes, and I don't know, how have you been able to influence your people?
Well, I wouldn't have influenced them. I think they will be in a better position
to say that, right? But you should be hearing some feedback, some testimonies.
Yeah, okay. I have a leader that invited me to his club one time. That was like, wow, I don't think I'll be able to make it to the club. It was just an open invite, and I was trying to tell him I wasn't able to come. And he said, please come, Tim Ladi. I'm talking about you in my club meeting.
Wow.
Today. And I was okay. Then I'll come. So I went, and of course, that was when I knew people were seeing what I was doing. And his president was there, and I had about 2 or 3 other presidents present. And he said, for now, Tim Ladi is doing exceptionally well. And I think she's worthy of emulation in the type of activities that she's carrying out. And you know, from there, each time he sees me, he's like, my best president to be, and I'm like, wow. So maybe if that's influence, I wasn't.
That's actually because because if you're able to influence people, they would want to follow you. They want to follow your footsteps because they're seeing what you're doing. And you know, you don't have to force them to actually respect you. No matter how old they are, even if they are 80, you just see the respect. They will never try to bring you, degrade you in any way. Anywhere they see you, even if you come in late and they are somewhere seated, they will get up from that place to come and say hi, because of influence, not because. But if leadership by position is too because people just obey you, people respect you because of the position. But they will just inside of them they know that, see, for this position, you won't even dare look into my face. I know of maybe like, let's say, siblings, brother, sister, and I call you Sister Temilade. Inside of me, I'm calling you Temilade. Yeah. That's how it is. So with all of this, it's all encompassing. I know the exceptional leadership itself is actually something that is very deep, but for you who is a leader and you're finding it difficult, maybe Temilade should give you some tips again on how she's able to, for this couple of years, able to actually turn a dead situation to a living situation.
Well, an exceptional leader has to be fair. I try as much as possible to be fair in my judgments. I try to weigh things against myself. If I'm in this position, what would I do? I think if we all as human beings do that, we resolve every doubt against ourselves, we would be better human beings. In a situation, that situation coming alive, in a situation where I have someone that is openly antagonizing me, feels you are a woman, so why should I give you the respect? I just, as a leader, you tend to outgrow a lot of things as you lead people. You get to know that not everybody will like you. The minute you understand that not everybody will like you, your life becomes easier as a leader. So you do your best and leave the rest for them to judge.
So you see, do your best and leave the rest for God to judge. Well, Temilade, do you have any final word? Because we are rounding up at the moment.
I would always want people to try to strive for excellence. As leaders, we should learn not to shift goalposts. Don't say because he's my friend, she's not my friend, I don't like her, I don't like her guts. As a leader, you must learn to curtail the way you feel about each circumstances. You don't have to say because I don't like her, so I'm not going to support her, I'm not going to go the whole hog for her. It shouldn't be that way. For you to be an exceptional leader, irrespective of how you feel about someone, you have to take a good stand. So I think that's what I want to leave with.
Yes, thank you so much, Temilade. It's been wonderful having you here, and I hope that people out there will know, those who haven't found their bearing in leadership will be able to make do with what you've said. And please learn as leaders not to subvert power. Always learn to do the right things. Whatever it is you want to do as leaders, be willing to let go of yourself. Don't look down on yourself, but be selfless in everything you do. Don't take it too hard. Life is simple, life is short. And it's how much of impact you make in the life of people that speaks when you're gone. Until next time, I remain Olujoke. Always try to watch our channel and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll have a lot to do on this channel. Have a nice evening. Bye.